I decided to take a trip to Sweden, to enjoy the beautiful autumn colors in the Swedish woods. None of my biking buddies had the time, so I set off alone with my trusted V-Strom packed and ready. First I headed for the ferry in Helsingør going to Sweden. It was a short trip lasting only 25 minutes. Now on Swedish soil, I headed north to the woods, eager to check out the campground I had in mind. The trip through the forest was amazing and the trees was painted in all colors of red, yellow and orange. When I reached the campsite, it became clear to me that it wasn't a good site. It was way too windy at the lake shore to get a good night's sleep. I therefore continued north to my secondary site to check that out. The trip to the campsite looked very promising. I was driving over beautiful lakes, bridges and through small hills. Suddenly, I saw a small trail into the woods, going up a hill. It looked precisely like I imagined, so I threw my iron horse onto the trail and up the hill. I had reached my destination. It had the most beautiful view over the surrounding lakes, and the trees needed to pitch my tencel tree tent. It was time to set camp. After some minutes, I had the tent hanging well in the trees, and I had to prepare some dinner. To make it easy, I had brought some trail food where I just needed to add water. It was surprisingly good and tasty, and I went in my sleeping bag full and satisfied. The night was cold and it was raining like hell. Fortunately I was exhausted, so I had a decent sleep. I woke up the following morning at around 8 o'clock. It had stopped raining, and the weather was very pleasing. I prepared some coffee and breakfast. After I ate, I packed my camp, and took off from the site, leaving no trace behind. I headed to a place nearby with an old water mill that I've researched on Google Maps. It surely did not disappoint. It was impressive and very beautiful. The rest of the trip home was rather uneventful, but nevertheless, still beautiful, with all the autumn colors, and nice gravel roads. I made a quick stopover at a lake, to eat some lunch, and after that, it was time to find the ferry, back to Denmark. I reached my home at around 6 o'clock in the evening, filled up with nice memories of an amazing trip, in the Swedish autumn woods, knowing that it would probably be this year's last adventure ride, before the winter hits. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated if you do. Drive safe and take care.